Do you want to know what makes the Primo Rebar our best-selling handlebar? Today we're going to do an explain and review on the Craig Passero signature Primo Rebar. Like always, we want you to hang tight because we're going to tell you how to win a bunch of free stuff from our bike shop throughout the video. We're also going to tell you all the specs about these bars and also tell you where you can buy these bars and what it fits. So, Primo Rebars have definitely been our best-selling handlebar, and there's many reasons why they are. They're priced pretty much the lowest price handlebar, and that's probably because they produce so many. But it's a pretty standard handlebar, and man, do these freaking bars look awesome. Just from the chroming, they shine just so much better than others. The black is kind of a flat black. These come in a bunch of different sizes. So they come in a 9-inch in black and chrome. They come in 925 black and chrome. They come in 9.5 in just black, and they come in 10-inch in black or chrome. So realize if you're trying to get the 9.5s, they only come in black. So gotta kind of pick that, or maybe they make some in the future. But yeah, if you don't know who Craig Passero is, he rides for S&M, he rides for Primo, but he's just got this unique style, super crazy tech, but burly. I don't know how to explain it, but he just literally makes you go wow every time you see him ride. He does gnarly grinds to manuals, backwards manuals, bar spins into manuals, bar spins and backwards manuals, and just a bunch of other crazy variations that your mind can't even comprehend. He's also one of the persons that came up with Whammo. That's kind of like his nickname. So I think his Instagram is Whammo on Instagram. So make sure you follow that dude so you can see what he's doing, or search up his name on YouTube, which you guys are already on. So yeah, check him out. Super rad dude, super laid back, and he just got the dopest grinds and backwards manuals, mani tricks that pretty much know the man. But I think that's one of the reasons why these handlebars sell so well, and that's why he just basically made an awesome bar with Primo. So so if you want to know, I've seen these bars get how do you say, copycatted, or they kind of trick a lot of people. There's some pretty lowlifes out there that they really don't give a crap about anybody but themselves. So they do a lot of tricking and cheating, and they don't realize that, hey, you know what, that's not really the right way to do it. So what they do is they get a regular 2-piece handlebar that's chrome or black. They go to their local bike shop, they buy a little sticker from here, and they slap it on here, tell the kid or the person that they're selling it to that these are rebars, and they're $60, $70 or whatever they are. But long story short is they're just BSing you. So make sure that you buy handlebars from an actual bike shop or somebody that you can trust that's not going to rip you off. And sometimes those people that you can trust are going to still rip you off. But go to a bike shop because they're not going to rip you off. They want routine customers. You know where it's been. You know it came straight from Primo to the shop to you. So if you want some pretty cool handlebars and you definitely want the Primo Rebars, then definitely go to a shop where they're trusted and you know they're actual handlebar. If you are wondering if they are handlebar, cool thing is that Primo has it labeled right here. So on all their bars, they tell you exactly what they are and what size they are. So if somebody's, joshing you and tells you that they're 10-inch handlebars and they really says 925 right here, just call him out for it, tell him he's BSing, and stop trying to swindle people just to get what he wants, because we can see through him. So pretty cool by Primo, and it actually says red right here. Red, and then it has a 9-inch, and then it has pretty much a serial number on here to let you know what batch it came from. But if you notice, these ones have a lot nicer chrome. If it looks like it's dull or not super smooth, then Primo didn't make them. They're not good quality bars. It's just a sticker slapped over it. So protect yourself. Make sure you buy from a quality bike shop or a local BMXer that you know is giving you what you're asking for. So, but main thing is try to buy from a local shop or buy from our website at stackbmx.com, so you make sure you get the right stuff that you want and that what you're paying for. But anyways, Craig Passero wanted a specific handlebar, and I think it's pretty much the basic handlebar that almost everybody rides. It's a pretty common size bar, and it's pretty common geometry. If you want, how do you say, like the most, I would say, like, not really the most standard handlebars, then this is pretty much what you're getting. This kind of helps you go from the middle section to like any other way you want to go. So with that said, it has 12-degree back sweep, which is super popular with a lot of trail riders, street riders, stuff like that. And then it has, I think 2-degree up sweep. I've been reading a lot of stuff. 1-degree up sweep. So it's not very slanted upwards. It just really mellow. So it just creates a nice feel to it. I've ridden these bars before and they feel awesome, and they're just the bends and everything just work amazing. So if you want a pretty standard handlebar geometry, then this is what you should get. So if you're wondering what back sweep is and what's up sweep is, if you're young, you're a beginner, realize that you're gonna try a lot of stuff. You're not just gonna find it the first try. It's like baseball. You don't just go up to the plate and first pitch hit a homer like Babe Ruth or something like that. That just doesn't happen. So if you're a beginner, you gotta go to practice a bunch. You gotta keep trying it. You gotta go through the little leagues. You gotta go through college baseball. You gotta go through, all this stuff before you actually hit the majors. So same thing with BMX. Don't think you're just gonna grab a signature part and go out there and hit one out of the park. So definitely invest into yourself. Try a bunch of things. Handlebars aren't too expensive. You can find them under $100. Compared to scooter bars, these things are bent and all kinds of stuff, and they're still cheaper than scooter bars. So for the price point, you can definitely swap and change a bunch of them before you find the right feel. So definitely try a lot of these. So the back sweep is really what you're gonna kind of notice first. The back sweep is basically the center of here at 0 degrees, and then how many degrees that it bends backwards. So that's a back sweep. Same way if you're looking down on it and you're trying to figure out this bend. This is bent 12-degree back. So if you got like a measuring, like if you measured it for degree wise, it'll bend back 12 degrees. Now up sweep is the opposite way, or actually the other axis. So from the center here to how much it bends up here is 1 degrees. So it's not gonna bend very much like 4-piece bars. 4-piece bars tend to be like 4 degrees, 3 or 4 degrees like this. So it's gonna bend up a little bit more. Some other bars bend, are pretty much like flat, but the standard is about 1 to 2 degrees is what most people ride. So from there, it's pretty standard on here. Keep it kind of flat. So that's the back sweep and up sweep. Also, you want to know what the rise is. The rise is going to be from the center of this tube to the center of this tube. And the rise is just the height of the handlebar. It's just like a cooler way to say height, So the height is how tall the handlebars are. You can get different sizes from this bar here is 9 inches, and this one's 9.5. So I don't know if you can see this, but see how much bigger those are? So just a ½ inch bigger. And then they also make 10s in these, and so it'll be another ½ inch bigger than these ones. And the box just gets a little bit bigger, but the width stays the same. These all come in 28.5 inches wide. So the width stays the same. The bars just get bigger. The box just goes up a little bit tighter. So that's pretty cool. These bars are pretty cool because the box not super small. And if you look at some pretty crappy bars, I've seen a lot of crappy bars out there, and they basically don't know what bars are even about. They just kind of mooch off our culture and they try to make a two-piece bar. Oh, I know how to make handlebars. But those bars look freaking goofy, like super goofy. They actually like super round, almost look like a wet noodle. If you find bars that look like a wet noodle, don't ride those, don't buy them. You look like a dork. Like they look like a paper clip that was just bent wrong. So don't buy those bars. Look at these ones, how the bars are straight. There's a straight tube, and that's what creates a strength out of it. Once you start bending this tube up and it's looking like a noodle, there's no real definition of what an actual original tube is. And that's what creates a strength in handlebars. So this handlebar here, it didn't come bent like this. It's not magically made like this. There's an actual guy that has to stick in a machine, and they have special tooling that actually holds this end right here, and it actually bends the bar. And then they heat treat it afterwards in order to keep it stable and bring all the molecules, closer together and back to the uniform like state. But it's mainly a straight bar like you see a grind rail. It's just that straight bar, and then they have this little machine that goes inside of it. And then as it pulls X amount of distance that they programmed into the computer, then it bends it here, and then they leave this bar straight, and then they bend it here. So every single part where they bend it is the weakest part of the handlebar. If you've seen handlebars bend, you've never seen them bend here, you've never seen them bend here. Like maybe if you hit your knee on it or something stupid with a knee pad or something crazy or slam into the coping, but bars never bend right here. They're always bending from right here, majority of them, and they may bend and tweak right here. That is because once you start bending the metal, that's when it creates weakness, because it actually heats up. When you bend something, it heats it up and it changes the molecules. It disperses them into a different pattern, and it doesn't create it to be the uniform like molecules that they're supposed to be. So it creates it to be super weak. So if you look at a good quality handlebar, you'll notice that they have a straight bar. It's bent here, straight, bent. It doesn't look like a wet noodle, and the welds are super nice. They call them dimes because it looks like there's a bunch of dimes stacked on each other and laid out, and they're just almost perfect, exactly the same size. Somebody's not pushing in it too hot, not pulling out, and there's a perfect gap on the actual bar from here to here. So there's supposed to be like an 1/8 inch gap to create the perfect weld. So if you look at any of the Primo bars, they did an amazing job and welded these up super nice. But these bars have been around for a super long time, and there's a great reason why, because they are awesome. Craig Passero backs them. It's his name on it. Every time you buy a set of these handlebars, it helps Craig Passero fulfill his dream. The same way you're dreaming of being a pro BMXer, that's what he's doing. Support that dude, because later on in the future, you might be pro and you might want him to support you. And if he knows that you've been supporting him for years, he'll support you too. So that's what our community is about, is supporting each other, helping us to get to the next level, ride these little kids' bikes and just have fun. So definitely support him, support Primo. They're putting a lot of cool dudes on their teams, and basically just helping them live the life that they should live. But if you want to try to support him, you can go to our website, stackbmx.com. That helps support us too, because we want to create jobs for kids just like you. So the bigger we get our shop, the more jobs we have, the more we can hire kids like you to work for our shop and basically ride bikes and have fun. So that's our plan. Support us, support Craig Passero, support Primo BMX for making cool products, and don't support those lazy guys that want to steal your cash by tricking you and selling you a used bar. That's junk. So you can find them on our website. Like all the other parts on our website, every single part that we sell on there, you can mix, match, put any bike part and switch it on any complete. You can put these handlebars with any grips, with any stem, and any lever, brake lever if you want, and they'll all fit. So makes it super easy. You can pass that URL to your mom. Just tell her, hey, Stack BMX Shop has all the parts that I need. Anything on here will fit my bike. There's a lot of other sites that they have everything under the world, but who knows what fits what, because you're a beginner and you haven't gotten that far. So we're trying to make something cool for you guys, so it makes it easy and you can just basically buy anything off there. Also too, we told you that we're gonna tell you how to win a bunch of free parts. if you just want to have fun and possibly you're just that lucky guy and you always seem to win the lotto or win every raffle at school or whatever it may be, you just seem to be that guy, maybe you can find your luck here. We're going to give away a free parts package with a bunch of parts from all the brands that we carry in our store away when we hit 1,000 subscribers. And at 5,000 subscribers, we're going to give a free bike away. So if you don't have a bike right now and you're that guy complaining, hey, I don't got a bike, I don't have money, I don't want to work for it, maybe you can work for it. Maybe you can just leave a comment below, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video, and maybe you can win it when we hit 5K. So if that's easier job than going to McDonald's and working behind the grill, then try that out. Maybe it'll work out for you. But make sure you guys just leave a comment below. Let us know that you subscribe to our channel. Let us know that it's done, whatever. Leave us some messages under there, what parts you might want to see on our next explain and review. Let us know like any tech tips, because we definitely are going to start doing tech tips how to fix your bike. So when we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to actually teach you guys some tips and tricks from my 20 years of working on bikes and working in a bike shop for, I don't know, I think I'm like, we're 4 years old, and I worked in another shop for about a year, and then another 10 years for that. So about 15 years in, so probably built 1,500 wheels. So if you want to learn some secret tips from me to learn how to fix your bike faster and a lot more efficient and do it right, let us know what you want to know how to fix on your bike in the comments below, and then I'll read through those, and then I'll start planning out how to teach you guys how to fix those things, because I got a lot of tricks and I always forget. So you guys are gonna have to remind me. So just leave a comment below. When we like your comments and stuff like that, that shows us that we're reading them. So definitely leave them below, and we're gonna do that. But last but not least, we like to thank you guys all for watching our YouTube channel. You guys really hype me up when you guys comment. You guys hit us up on Instagram at Stack BMX Shop, and you ask us all kinds of different things. We like to feel connected with you, because sooner or later we're gonna run into you. It's just a big community. We just ride bikes and we say, hey, you know what? That guy's riding a bike, he's cool. Hey, what's up, dude? So yeah, we're gonna run into you sooner or later. So leave us a comment, let us know who you are, so that when we run into you, we can see you and say, hey, what's up? Thanks for supporting our shop. Thanks for contributing to our community. And we like to say thank you for everything that you do. We appreciate it. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow.